On my boat, Sea Monkey, I've got a Maxie 2 burner stove. These are a methylated spirit stove. I'm just going to show you how to light one. First, you fill the reservoir up with metho. You turn the tap on, which will fill this bowl underneath the burner. Obviously, turn the tap off when you just get a small layer of metho in the bottom of the pan. Then light it. I like to light from underneath the stove, so you don't burn yourself. Just be careful not to spill any metho, and if you do put too much metho in the pan, it can overflow and then you can start a fire underneath the stove, so just be careful of that. Now what this is doing when you're burning the metho in the pan, it's actually heating up the burner, and it's vaporizing the fuel, so by the time it hits the burner it's a gas, not a liquid. If you don't have the burner hot enough, you'll start pouring metho into the pan. You could have an out of control fire, so the idea is to pre-warm it to get that methylated spirits to a vaporizing point. Methylated spirits is pretty low vaporizing point. It's not like kerosene. Some kerosene stoves you have to heat up quite a fair bit before they'll burn. But as you can see, this was only a very short period of time, and we got to a vaporizing point. The great thing about these stoves is metho's, I guess, it is a flammable liquid, but it's a pretty stable flammable liquid, and because it does flash off and burn pretty quickly, if you do spill some, it will typically burn away pretty quick and clear itself away. It's also gravity fed, as you can see. No pumping or anything's required, which is a fantastic feature. The only downside, I guess, with a methylated spirit stove is that methylated spirits aren't that cheap, and you'll be surprised how much fuel you can use. So as you can see here, once again, I've filled the pan up with a little bit of metho. We're just burning that just to get that burner to flash point. As you can see, the tube runs from the fuel tank through the burner and actually pours the metho out of the pan once it's gone through the burner. So there's a little jacket in there that's getting that metho to its vaporizing point. But yeah, I find these stoves are really good for getting that fine adjustment that you need for when you're cooking. And simply you just turn the valve off when you want to turn the stove off, and that'll stop the flow of methylated spirits. The stove will go out. Don't have to worry about anything else. I hope this was informative. As you can see, this is the stove cants back and forth because it's on my boat, so it's fine for when you're in rough seas or got a heel on the boat. It'll burn just fine.
Hey, I just want to mention something I didn't say in the video. When you're lighting the Maxie stoves, you fill the pan up, light the pan, get it to vaporizing point, but just before the pan burns out of metho, you just turn the tap back on, and the burning metho in the pan will ignite the new metho coming through the system. If you let the pan burn out completely and turn the tap, obviously you've got no flame, it won't ignite. And then the cool metho running through the system will probably get below flash point. You'll probably find you'll start pulling the pan back up with metho. So these stoves are best lit while the pan's still burning, just before it runs out of metho in the pan. So yeah, if you've got one, enjoy. If you're just interested, yeah, they're a fun little stove. They'd probably be really good camping stoves as well. But like I mentioned, metho is not the cheapest fuel, but it is a very clean fuel. It doesn't create any smoke or smells, and it's perfect for a boat environment. Yeah, I'd assume it would be a pretty low. It would create a pretty low amount of carbon monoxide as well, so very good for a boat environment. Yeah.